Welcome to the Drunk Tank, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Live from the Drunk Tank Sports Studio, it's your host, PuBLiKDrUnK and Gage the Yam Man. Yam Man, what's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How was your weekend, homie?
Overall, it was good. It was
It's
good. What
good.
about you?
It was all right. What was on the drink menu? What'd you have to drink this weekend?
I had a little bit of Jack.
Okay.
Saturday.
What was
Yep.
his last name?
Um, Johnson?
Jack,
A
little Jack Johnson. All right, yeah.
little bit of Jack Johnson.
I had a
Not
dry.
too much.
I had a dry weekend. I didn't drink anything this weekend.
Yeah.
I needed to take the weekend off, and especially the day off after Saturday. We'll get into OU Saturday in a little bit, but yeah. So let's get into it.
All
Let's
right.
get into it. Let's get into our drunk takes.
Oh, can I go first on this?
Yeah, absolutely. Go.
All right. This is gonna sound a little out there, but I've been really impressed by the Colts this season. Okay?
Okay.
The Colts have a very favorable schedule. Like, they don't have that bad of a schedule. They are undefeated at the moment, and I'm just saying, it's probably not likely, but the Colts could go undefeated this season. They could. They
The
could. It could happen.
I like the probably not likely. Yeah, that's extremely unlikely. But I mean, this is the second time that the Colts have been in our drunk takes.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I need to start
I've
pulling up some clips, and we'll watch some clips back of this genius that was on the podcast that said the Colts were going to win that division with Daniel Jones at quarterback before
I
the
know
season. This is when Anthony Richardson was still the starter for the Indianapolis Colts. I said this.
it was, man,
I
and
mean,
you knew something other people didn't because they look good. They look really good. I mean, even not just I mean, quarterback's playing well, but I mean their defense looks good. Special teams have been pretty solid. They got the Rams at LA next week, and that's going to be their biggest test for a few weeks. So we'll see what they can do.
that Rams game's going to be rough. It's
Yeah.
they go to LA.
Yep.
I mean, not that the Rams have much of a home field advantage because
Yeah.
it's not really a home field advantage stadium, but the Rams are coming off a tough loss, and
Yeah.
they'll be looking to get right. Rams are a good football team.
They are.
Devontae
They are.
Adams has kind of had a resurgence. He looks pretty decent, and
Yeah.
they're a pretty good football
Y-
team.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I think that Rams game will be the toughest game probably until at Chiefs maybe in week 12.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right, so you ready to hear mine?
Let's see. Oh, I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, so this is what should happen. Like Gundy, he's been at Oklahoma State for 20 years now. They should let this man finish the season before
Yep.
firing him. And then at the end, give him a video board message thanking him for his contributions to the program and make this like an NBA retirement tour. Like he knows he's gone after the year, you know he's gone. Let the opposing coaches and everything and the fan bases just kind of send him on his way. Like,
Dude, the coaches can do polo swaps after the games.
absolutely, yeah. There you go, polo swaps, and you'll have like who's gonna be Doc Rivers that takes the mic at the end, like on Dirk's retirement tour, and starts talking about how great Mike Gundy was before the game.
Hugh Freeze, bro. Hugh Freeze.
Oh man, they got absolutely destroyed by Tulsa, and I like,
Oh my gosh, man, that was bad. That was bad. We were talking about it a little bit, on our Friday pod.
yeah,
You were giving us some play-by-play, and when you said they were up like 10-0, I was like, what the hell?
yeah, it was
Oh,
not a good day for Oklahoma State football at all.
yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, Oklahoma State kind of got handled in Tulsa by Tulsa
No, it was
Friday
in
night.
Oklahoma State.
Oh, wait, that was in Oklahoma
Yeah,
State.
that was at Boone Pickens.
Oh, that kind
Yeah,
of make that.
that's
Oh,
Tulsa's first win in Boone Pickens since 1951.
man, I remember what I was doing whenever they won last time
We were
at Boone
probably
Pickens.
smoking rock with John
We,
Hopkins, you
I
know.
think we were, yeah, yeah.
But
That's
man,
crazy.
that is pretty wild.
And I mean, even though they've been complete ass recently, I mean, a coach being at a school for that long is That's pretty special. Yeah,
Yeah.
give him a little retirement tour.
He's been so much of that program, and it kind of sucks to see him go out like this. But I mean, he needs to go out. Like I don't think
I mean,
there's any
it is
debating
what
that
it
fact.
is. Yeah.
It's
Yep.
time to go, Gundy. It's time to go.
I
And
like
a
that
lot
drunk
of it
take.
is just they don't have money.
Yeah, yeah, the NIL has really screwed them.
Really hurt that program. All right, that's about all we got for our drunk takes. Let's get it to the pour one out and raise the glass. Who you pouring one out and raising a glass for this week, buddy?
I'm pouring one out for the Green Bay Packers.
The whole team?
Who yeah, the entire team.
Okay.
Just the Green Bay Packers, their fan base. They went into Cleveland yesterday. We're up 10-0 going into the fourth quarter and let the Browns run 13 straight points in the quarter and win that game.
They were up
That's
10
pretty
10
bad.
0 like well into the fourth quarter
They
too.
yeah. I mean it wasn't good, but yep, Green Bay Packers, that's rough. Yeah, those are games you don't need to be losing.
Joseph Ramon Flacco. Like
Yeah.
that dude, baller.
Yeah. He is, man. When he
Absolute
wants to
baller.
be, he can.
Yeah, he turned it on at the end of the game, man, and led him on that comeback.
He sees Gabriel warming up and he's like, "All right, time to
Uh,
do this."
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a pretty bad loss by Green Bay
Yeah.
yesterday. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean for a divisional contender, you don't need to be losing those games.
Absolutely not.
Um,
Absolutely not.
I am raising a glass for my boy Max Verstappen. Dun 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 dun. He went into Baku, which was kind of a crazy. The qualifying for that race was insane, and we'll talk about it later in our other sports segments. But Max Verstappen comes through and takes the second win in a row, and yeah, cool to see.
It's good job, Max. Max is
And
back to his winning
hey,
ways.
and it's a street course, so I mean, it's not indicative on car performance, or not as much. But he won that race by so much. I think I saw him complete 2 laps or 3 laps on the live broadcast because there was nothing going on up there.
So they did. I don't get it. You only saw him complete 2 laps on the live
Yeah,
broadcast. Like they weren't
they
following
just
him.
they didn't show him at all
Okay,
because there was nothing to show.
interesting. Interesting, and not big F1. So that's not is that not normal? They
I
don't
mean,
follow the leader if like towards the end of the
no,
race or anything. They just kind of
not
put the camera
not
wherever they
really.
want.
They just go, "Oh wait, Max Verstappen's finishing his last lap to win the race," and they'll pan to him.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
What about you, man? Who you pouring one out for?
Uh, you gotta. I mean, I'm not pouring one out. I might be pour a whole 6 pack out for this officiating crew that was at the
Oh,
OU Auburn game.
that was
Now,
rough.
any Auburn fans listening to this podcast, you guys, there was some bad calls in here. You got hosed, but I'm sorry. This happens. Crying about it's not gonna fix it. Uh, OU's been there. I've been there as an OU fan. I'm not gonna feel sorry that we won the game, but
No.
there was, and I'm not, and if the call would have went your way, then there's no guarantee that you still wouldn't have lost. You guys had the
Yeah,
lead
yeah.
17-16 in the fourth quarter. It is what it is. I don't know. Like, we'll talk. I'll talk about this later about what frustrates me about the whole thing. I'm very disappointed in everything that how that turned out, and we'll talk about that. I have a whole OU kind of trash segment here in a little bit, but I
Yeah.
mean that officiating
That
crew was bad on both sides. It wasn't just bad towards Auburn. They made some bad calls towards OU. It's just the biggest ones did go against Auburn. I
yeah.
still don't know whether that was a catch or a fumble. I don't know how you overturn it on the field. Uh, I want to lean towards it was an incomplete pass just because of what they call you got to survive the ground and shit. But you know, if I was on the other side, I'd be heated too. I mean, I don't blame any Auburn fans for being upset with those calls, and
Yeah.
it's rough. It's rough. But
That game was rough, yeah.
we're also gonna pour one out for this was trending last week whenever Nebraska versus Michigan. Year
Matt
three
Rule.
under Matt Rule, we're pouring one out for it. That Matt Rule of year three is whenever his team see the biggest improvements.
Was
That's
that a
what.
thing in NFL?
No, it wasn't an NFL. It was a college thing. I guess year three
Okay.
at Temple and year three at Baylor's when his teams really took off. But you know what? Nebraska's lost what 28 straight against ranked opponents.
Is it that? Is that an actual
It's
stat?
I don't. It's up there. It's up there. I don't know
Oh,
if it's exactly 28.
yeah,
But
but
it
it's a
is
lot.
not a good look. But I
I wa
just
I, I watched a lot of this game.
you watched a lot of the Nebraska, uh,
Yeah,
Michigan game. I had it on. I think that was at the same time the OU game was on.
it was, and I couldn't find the OU. I didn't have access to watch the OU game, so I was following it on ESPN. Shitty Gamecast.
Oh really? You don't have ABC?
No,
No antenna?
no antenna.
Do you have
I got CBS, and I've got I don't know. I don't got ABC though.
All right. Yeah, that was a bad loss. Yeah, 28. Nebraska's lost 28 consecutive games to AP top 25 teams.
God dang, that is a hell of a stat. Jesus.
It dates back
Um,
to again their last one was against number 22 Oregon on September 17th, 2016.
when is the last time Nebraska's been actually good, like a contender?
Uh they were decent early in their Big 10 days with Bo Pelini, but it just wasn't good enough. I think they had some like 9-3, maybe 10-2 seasons. So I
Yeah.
guess their last really decent season, they had came back towards the end of their Big 12 skid or thing, and so the Dominican Sue team where they would have won the Big 12 championship, but uh, it was like a I can't remember exactly what happened, but Texas got them on a field goal at the end. I think the Dominican Sue might have gave them an extra 15 yards or something in that game. I don't really remember. That's been so long ago, but that was the
Yeah.
last time they were good when they played Texas in the Big 12 championship game and had them on the ropes and should have won that game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they
I
were.
mean, they just could not the defensive line. I mean, they just got to the quarterback way too I mean, Michigan did on Nebraska. I think at halftime, I think they had sacked the quarterback 6 times.
Interesting. Six
Yeah,
times.
something like that.
Must have been a going theme is getting your quarterback killed in the first half. And then I seen Michigan like this is where missing I don't even know. I would hope Sharon Moore is smart enough to do this, but like you can't if you have a team near midfield and you get them down to fourth down,
Yeah.
you can't let them run the play clock down to 1 second
No.
and then control the last play of the game. You got to call a timeout there, make them punt
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Michigan gave up a free 7 points that it didn't end up costing them, but it could have cost them. That game was not as close as the score. The score ended up 30-27.
Oh,
Nebraska
it was
got
close.
kind of got a garbage time TD to make it because it was thirty
Yeah.
twenty there in the fourth quarter. So I mean, Michigan really was almost 3 scores better than Nebraska on the day, and then they just kind of let Nebraska climb a little closer than the game was. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big win for
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I will say Underwood is not good at throwing the football. Um,
He's young.
he can run. He can run. He's a hell of a runner, but
He's a true freshman. I mean that'll come. He'll
yeah.
get coached up. Maybe I don't know if Michigan's the
Yeah.
place to get coached up at throwing the ball. They haven't had a good thrower in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean just like pretty like short passes, he was overthrowing them or just completely missing them. But yeah, I mean it was a good win regardless for Michigan going into Nebraska.
Yeah. Speaking of good wins, the Ole Miss Rebels. I am
Oh,
so
miss.
sorry, Lane Kiffin, that I doubted you. I thought Tulane was going to give him a little bit of a game. I
Yeah.
didn't think Tulane was going to win. But I thought
I
Tulane would
I
show up.
yeah, they didn't. And I almost
And
put money on Tulane. I was really close at doing it.
and
I
man,
something in my balls were like, "Don't do it. Don't do it, Gage. You've already lost enough money." And, I didn't.
Ole Miss took a quarterback from Ferris State and just boat raced Tulane last week. I
They
mean,
did.
is there a quarterback controversy in Ole Miss? I
Is
guess.
there?
Well, I guess it's not. I like how I was watching Pate last night and how he phrased. He's like, it's not a controversy if you have two good quarterbacks. You just have two good quarterbacks. He's
Yeah,
like, it's a
it's true.
controversy if you have two bad quarterbacks. And so
Yeah.
So
Good
yeah, I
point.
mean, they got a quarterback question. Let's put it that way. They have a quarterback question
Yeah.
there, and it's gonna be interesting to see what Lane does going forward. Like, I thought they lost so much off a defense, especially. You know, Lane's gonna get his offense right, but they had lost so much on defense. I didn't know that they could replace it. And Ole Miss is a good football team, and they are gonna
Yeah.
make some noise. And them winning makes OU's schedule a little bit harder, I think.
I agree. Yeah, I mean that Trinidad Chambliss,
Mm-hmm.
however you pronounce it. I mean, did you see his stats? You see, like he ran for like 100 plus.
Yeah, he looks really
Pretty
good.
crazy.
He looks really, really, really good. And you
Yeah,
know who else
yeah.
looked really, really good this weekend? Bill
Who?
Belichick's girlfriend consoling him after a loss. As UCF and Scott Frost are raising a glass to them. Scott Frost has now won 16 straight games as the coach at
What's that
UCF.
score?
As the coach at UCF, that dates back to their 13-0 season. He went to Nebraska, didn't go well, came back to UCF, now 3-0
Yep.
for the
God,
for
yeah,
the
they
Knights.
beat the hell out of.
They really did. It was
Yeah,
it wasn't very
that was bad.
wasn't very good, and also not very good this week. Let's get to the sticks and wheels.
Uh-oh.
My
Uh-oh.
performance on the sticks, man. Now I had a good week last week until I didn't. We got to the end of the week and struggled, man. I lost a lot straight. Like I was up actually up till 3 o'clock in the morning last night, grinding,
Yeah.
trying to get better. Like I'm not stopping the run well. I kind of got stale in my playbook. Started a new playbook. You know, it's what I do. Trying to find some new offense, and you know, we'll get better. We'll get better. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
in a rut right now.
Oh, bro, you're gonna get out of it. Now that playbook you were working on last week, is that for the league that you're being disappointed in?
Oh no, I scrapped it. We lost three straight. If we
Oh,
lose one
okay.
game, we're already thinking about a playbook change. And
Three
then
games?
yeah, you lose three games in a row. You know, I mean, they were all really good users. I didn't like my performance in them. Like I don't care about losing, but we just didn't play. I didn't play well.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, some of it was like incredible stress levels that I put myself under in these OU game weeks because I expect perfection.
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah. Of
no,
course. Nothing less.
I was just kidding about that. But no, I don't know. I stress myself out way too much during football season about results on
Yeah.
the field that I can't control, and you know I gotta kind of chill out on that because I can't let it affect my whole mood.
That's
But
me in NBA season, dude.
I definitely understand. I get that way with Mavericks games, and there's 82 of them motherfuckers too, so
Yeah, yeah.
gotta be
It's like
careful.
you never get a break.
Never get a break. But so, what about you? Do you have a good
Yeah,
week
man.
on the wheel?
This yesterday actually was season 16 round 1 of Broken Wing Racing League, and I was promoted up to pro halfway through the season last year, and I'm starting out in pro this year. It was great for my entire team actually. We went first, third, and fifth out of like a 60 car grid in a track that we didn't think we'd be very good at. And yeah, I finished fifth, but it was a draft train the entire time. We were all separated by a couple seconds for most of the race. But yeah, yeah, went good. Didn't I just kind of held it in, didn't make any tried to make as little mistakes as possible, and nothing too exciting happened, but finished the race in a good result, so I'll take it.
It's a good deal. Good deal. What's your racing team name?
Valhalla.
I love it.
Valhalla.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
we got these sick brown and gold liveries, and it's cool. Just like in the broadcast, seeing the cars out there. It's cool. I really like this league that I race in.
Oh yeah, man. It's all about having fun. I'm glad that one of
Yeah.
us had success last week because I sure
Uh,
didn't.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I should have
it's
put you in
good.
the pour one out if I would have known.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you didn't. Like, still in my feelings about it. I mean, we're gonna grind. We're gonna get better.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna get
absolutely.
better.
It's
All
not a
right.
comeback. You were never gone.
Exactly. All right. Speaking of comebacks, let's come back around to the Saturday tailgate.
Right?
What a weekend of college football.
Yeah.
This is a pretty damn good weekend until it wasn't. Until it wasn't. The
Yeah, man. That
where was
that Texas Tech Utah game.
Yeah, let's start at the top. The noon game, Texas Tech and Utah. This game was close most of the
It
game.
was. Yeah.
Defensive game. The first half was wild. Did you get to watch any
Mhm.
of it?
I watched a little bit of the first half, and yeah, it was wild.
Five turnovers in the first half. I mean, you had texted me before the game. Was it this game? Like, or
Yeah,
we
it
had talked
was.
about it, and you
Hmm.
said, what my thoughts were, and I liked Utah at the home spot
Yeah.
with the experienced coach that has really prevailed in these situations, and then even him talking after the game, like his
Hmm.
interview after the game, like he was really really shocked at how like Texas Tech spent some money and they spent it in the right places. Like
Yeah.
that Texas Tech D line is nasty, and they already
Yeah.
had Jacob Rodriguez, and like that team could be a problem.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I need to go back and listen to our Big 12 preview, but I might have had them winning a
I
playoff
think
game. Did I?
I uh,
I
I cannot confirm or
I don't
deny that.
I don't remember. I think I said that
I
they'd be a factor in the Big 12 race. I don't know. I might have
You
said
did say that.
I might have like kind of hedged my bets that the Big 12 champion could win a playoff game. It might have been what I said or something like along those lines,
No,
but
actually, dude, what you said was Oklahoma State was going to win the Big 12.
oh, dude, you're right. And they have everything in front of them. They haven't lost a Big 12 game yet.
That's
They
true.
haven't lost a Big 12 game yet. They're in it. But
Oh.
no. Uh yeah, this freshman, you talk about
Mhm.
quarterback questions cuz Baron Morton went out with what was likely probably a concussion. They never confirmed it. Redshirt freshman Will Hammond came in for Texas Tech, and this boy was slinging the football. Incredible
He
arm
did.
strength, and like he was putting the ball in spots, and he was really, really impressive. Texas Tech, if nothing else, has one of the top backup quarterbacks in the country. Like they're competing with
Yeah.
Ole Miss for that. We'll
Do you
see.
know when did the starter go out?
He went out mid third quarter.
Okay. That's when the points started getting put on the
Yeah,
board.
well, a lot of it too was just Utah trying to come back. Like that game was a lot closer until late than Utah trying to go forward on
It
fourth and
was.
just turning it over. Like it was I want to say 13-3 or something like that, like late in the like
Yeah.
midway through the fourth, and then kind of Texas Tech just tacked some on late.
Yeah.
Tacked on three more touchdowns pretty late. So
Yeah, this was actually the only college game I lost money on this weekend.
it was an
Uh,
impressive performance. Like I knew that's one thing whenever you spend a lot of money in the transfer portal. Is it good money? Is it bad money? Is it gonna gel? Like Texas Tech spent good money in the transfer portal. That D line is one of the best D lines in college football,
yeah, I
and
mean, I the Devin Dampierre, he did not have any time at all.
he was very, very,
Hardly.
very underwhelming. He made bad decisions, and
Yeah.
he cost his team big time. There were opportunities
Yeah.
to be had in that first half, and they just, especially with that crowd. That crowd was lit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially for a 10 a.m. local kick. Like that crowd was it was banging. Like I don't know if OU'd have if OU kicked a game off at 10 o'clock. I don't know if we'd have a crowd like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, OU fans get up and out, but 10 a.m. that's early.
That is very very early.
You got a pregame for at least 3 hours.
Yeah, and then what about post game icing of the asshole was what Illinois had to do this week. Like
What?
yeah, like Indiana raw dogged Illinois this week. Did you see
Oh
that
yeah,
game?
yeah, yeah. No. I thought you were
60
talking about something more literal.
No. I mean, maybe 63-10.
That was bad. I think your buddy said that Illinois was missing a couple of corners.
Yeah.
You sure they weren't missing more than that?
Well, they had a third go out with a targeting penalty in the game,
Ah, okay.
and so yeah, because you had texted me about this game too, and I had told you
Yeah,
like if you should put money on the Illinois line. I was like, don't. Like they're
yeah,
down to they're down their top two corners. Like then we were wondering about the line, and then he actually watched the pod. And told us he's like, this is why
yeah.
the line is where it's at because Indiana's missing their top two corners, and
Shout out to that guy because he saved me some money.
they were missing a lot more than that. They got boat raced. Fernando Mendoza, welcome to the top of the Heisman leaderboard.
Really?
Dude was amazing.
Okay.
5 touchdown passes. D'Angelo Pons is a monster at corner. They got Farrell at safety. Like, I knew that they had some talent. I just don't like Sig, man. I'm not a big Sig Daddy
Yeah.
fan just because he likes to run his mouth. But he's a good coach, man. Apparently, he's got Indiana rolling.
Yeah, I mean, they then also their running back Martin, he had 12 carries for 107 yards. 12 carries.
Man, that's something that Bielema is really going to get on his team about. He's a big in the trenches guy. Can't be having that shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot.
And then we talked a little bit about the Michigan going into Lincoln and handling Nebraska on the road without their coach. It's a pretty big win for
Yeah, yeah,
Michigan.
no, no. And yeah, especially I mean Michigan got beat by Oklahoma in Oklahoma, Underwood being a freshman. I mean, yeah, yeah, I chalk that up as a good win.
And then another good win, Missouri, and they didn't cover, but they beat South
They did.
Carolina by 2 scores. Uh,
Who was your lock this week?
okay, yeah, it was Missouri. It was Missouri, and one like I am 1-4 in locks, and I think 3 of them have been by the half point that I've lost. Like
Oh
they've
man.
been they've been pretty bad. Another half point loss. Uh, yeah. I mean, Sellers came in and he balled, dude.
He did.
Threw for over 300 yards. I didn't get to watch much of the game. I just kind of kept up with it,
Yeah.
and then but yeah, I was really surprised that South Carolina played as well as they did. I kind of talked about it on Friday how this is the kind of that spot that where South Carolina tries to
Yeah.
go in and do a little bit better. So
You mentioned that I think Friday before we recorded the pod, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw some money on South Carolina, and I'm gonna try to get rid of it at halftime or whenever if they get up. And it actually worked. I made some money at the first half on South Carolina, then pivoted to Missouri and some more money.
oh
But
nice.
yeah,
See,
yeah. So thanks, bro.
hell yeah. And then Florida. Billy Napier. You refresh the headline. Billy Napier still have a job.
We need to keep hitting that refresh button on
Let's
Twitter.
keep hitting it because this is their bye week. They're gonna bye this week before they play Texas,
If there's a time to get rid of a coach, now's to do it.
and
Now,
they've played their 4 games, right? So
yep.
people
So
can't
now it's
transfer in red
you're
shirt.
you're on the clock, bro.
Yeah. If I was Florida, I'd probably fire Napier, red
Yeah,
shirt Lagway, just
yeah,
chalk it up this year.
yeah, yeah. I mean, what's the how is it 4 games that you get until you
Yeah,
can
you
redshirt?
yeah 4 games until you can red shirt, and then
Yeah.
Lagway. I don't even know if I want Lagway another year the way he's playing.
No, didn't it last week he threw like 75 interceptions?
76. No, he threw
76.
5. But yeah,
5,
he
yeah.
he's bad.
Yeah.
And Miami kind of played with their food a little bit. The Florida defense is good. If there's one part of the team you can talk about, it's Florida defense is pretty good. And then Miami put them away late in the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, you said that'd be a closer game too.
it
You're
was
right.
until it wasn't.
Yeah, yeah. I
Miami
mean, it
definitely
was
pulled
something
away. Miami
majority of
definitely
the
pulled
game.
away late. But it was a closer game in the score, but you'd never felt Florida could do anything in that game, had
No.
any chance of winning that game. Like their
Yeah.
offense is just inept. Like
Couldn't
DJ
move the
Lagway
ball.
is broken, and it's to the point to where you can't unplug him and plug him back in again. Like he
Yeah.
needs to sit and watch. And the worst thing that can happen is what happened this year, where he has to come in. He came in late in the season last season. He got hurt and he missed all of spring. He missed all of spring football because he had a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
So like he had no, he didn't have. That would have been his first spring with the ones, and not having that really hurt. And then fall camp, he's hurt, and it really hurt that football team. It really hurt his development. He might be broken now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can he come back from that? That is a key point.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
it's tough. I don't know what the right decision for Florida is, but I don't think it involves Billy Napier.
I'm kind of leaning your way. I mean, redshirt Lagway, give him some proper time to get some reps in with the starters. I mean, or at least give him some time, try to keep him healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
if you redshirt him, he's obviously not going to practice with the ones the rest of
Yeah,
this year.
yeah,
But you want him. You do not want him getting hurt at the end of the season,
yeah,
and then missing spring again, or missing
yeah,
not being available in spring. He needs spring football with the ones. He needs to start the next season healthy with the
yeah.
ones.
Yep, I agree 100%. Yeah, Billy Napier, man, we got a week and a half. Two.
Yeah, 1 week and a half, and then we got 3 weeks. They got a week and a half till Texas. We got 3 weeks in Oklahoma.
Three
And
weeks.
if things don't change right now, I'm telling you, Texas is going to whoop Oklahoma's ass. And it's
You
not going to be
thinking
close. Whether
thinking
Arch
on?
is good or not, Texas is
Yeah,
going to whoop Oklahoma's ass. This performance this week, like, was awful. Was
it
awful.
was not great.
The defense, what, and I say that they won the game, and you want to win a top 25 game, and just from what it could be,
Yeah,
the parts we were missing. The offense was really bad early. Mateer was out of rhythm. Arbuckle couldn't get him in rhythm, and the play calling was really, really bad. Uh,
I, the Blaylock kid could not. I felt like he could not. You
there's a
know.
reason for that though. And so one
Yeah,
thing don't like that they did this weekend, and I guess they felt that they had to do it, which speaks to the depth. We had two starting offensive linemen, out there with high ankle sprains, so they couldn't move laterally.
yeah, yeah,
And you don't have that. You also don't have that lift, and so that's why they struggled in the running game. Like they pass blocked pretty well, but they struggled in the running game because you can't move laterally with that. I mean, we've all rolled our ankle. You know how,
yeah,
like, you go to plant and it hurts. Like
yeah,
it's not fun. And they props to those guys for playing under that. But we got to have people we can put in that position. And
yeah,
we gotta. I know that they were trying to get snaps to get right against Temple, but most of those happened late in the Temple game when we were in control.
yeah.
Like, and you get three offensive linemen or two offensive linemen rolled up in that game. Fasusi got rolled up on in the Michigan game, and they actually drug him out there for 9 snaps. Let that man, like, just they shouldn't have brought him in. At
No.
this point, we got 3 weeks to get healthy for Texas on the offensive line. If we don't, we're gonna get dog walked again. Texas's defense is twice the unit the Auburn's is.
Yeah.
We we ran for 31 yards.
Yeah, that's
And
bad.
and you look at it, and we also didn't run well in the Michigan game. We had the quarterback run going for us in the Michigan game. They didn't do much quarterback running in this game. You know why? Look at Mateer's
Because
knee. Mateer's knee is heavily taped.
oh,
I don't think
okay.
Mateer's 100% healthy. He's already banged up on his knee.
Has he been in the injury reports at all?
He hasn't been in the injury reports. He's not. It's
Okay.
not bad enough, but it's just affecting
Yeah.
like the little stuff. I don't. He's not. Everybody's a little hurt right now. And
Yeah.
so I don't know how much it's affected him, but he really did not look great early. And I think a lot of that was the play calling too. Arbuckle, like this shit, I don't like it. I don't like the Satania play. Like, and they're arguing with the SEC about it. Yeah, but we checked in with him. He checked in with the ref. We were never subbing. You guys knew what you were doing. The point of the play was deception. And that's what the SEC is saying is you try deceptive tactics. Like, why? Nobody on that coaching staff thought they practiced it all week, according to Bob Stoops in the radio in the on the radio broadcast. Nobody thought like, hey, this might be against the rules. Are we not that smart? Like, what is going on
Yeah.
with the Oklahoma coaching staff? We got plenty of guys that should have said. Somebody should have held their hand up and said, I don't think this is a legal play because
Yeah.
it was kind of a point of emphasis apparently in the off season too. And so, I don't like that. Uh, right before half, OU kind of got a bad call with the screenplay, what they call the offensive pass interference on Satania. And so they call it there, and then you run the same play in the third quarter and get the same result and wonder, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but it turned around in the third quarter. Mateer went on a tear in the short passing game and even
Yeah.
downfield. I think he completed like 13 straight passes or 12 straight passes. He finished like 17 out of his last 18. Like, he balled at the end of the game, which is big. They did not play well. They barely played well enough to win the game. The defense played awesome,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was
but
a defense drag them out.
but the defense didn't play awesome.
They had some
If
F ups.
Jackson Arnold was a decent quarterback, Oklahoma loses this game by 3 scores.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, if Jackson Arnold had it going a little bit more, the
Cam
result would have
Coleman,
been a lot different.
Cam Coleman was running naked that entire first half. Like their plan was to just load the box and blitz Arnold one-on-one coverage, and it was very clear the first play of the game or the first drive of the game that Guillory, our true freshman corner, cannot guard one of the best wide receivers in college football one
Was
on
that
one.
that 48-yard bomb?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we can't guard him one on one. What did we do? We continued to put Cortland Guillory on Cam Coleman one on one for the rest of the first half. Brent Venables is way smarter than I am. Way smarter than I am. I
Bro,
don't
give yourself some credit.
understand. Yes, we got 10 sacks, but we also would have gave up 350 yards passing. 200 Cam Coleman would have had 200 yards receiving if Jackson Arnold can hit this man in stride
Yeah.
or even hit him when he's wide open. Jackson Arnold missed at least probably 4 passes to him when he
I
was
mean,
wide open.
yeah, like you're saying Cam Coleman was running wild. I mean, he's still like Jackson Arnold only got him the ball 3 times. 3 times.
And one of them was a pass interference in the red zone. And the Auburn fans want to complain about that. Well, Auburn ended up getting the first down and scored a touchdown on that drive. So I mean, that wasn't like a game deciding play. But I mean, yeah, that was obvious pass interference, and the line judge just being, the back judge being so far out of position to where like he's got to run away from the play and misses the obvious pass interference call. I knew we got away with one, got
Yeah.
away with one there. This team is it frustrates me. The reason I'm frustrated is because this team is very very good. We have a championship caliber defense for the
Yeah.
most part.
That's no
We did
joke.
they played very well in the front seven, played okay in the uh in the secondary. So one thing once they took Guillory off of Cam Coleman, Auburn has another receiver that's like 5'9", or 5'11". I can't remember. He's under 6 foot with Eric Singleton, but he's a monster. And Guillory did great one on one against him. And he's a true freshman. Like the kid's gonna be good, but he just
Yeah.
can't guard. Like surprise, surprise, it's tough to guard a 6'3", number one in his class wide receiver. Like I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like this dude
And just to
was
throw
all
him
hype
out
coming in.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Arnold made like that fade route touchdown. That was a ball. That was a dot.
Yeah.
That was a dot. And we we got a championship caliber defense. We have a championship, close to a championship caliber quarterback. Which there still needs to be some more to be seen with Mateer. I will say Mateer's pretty clutch. That was a
Yeah.
big time drive at the end of the game to take your team down. He's done that twice in the
Yeah.
fourth quarter where we needed a drive. He took them down and got the points.
Yeah.
But and then Deion Burks, you got to catch that 2 point conversion. It didn't end up costing us, but
Yeah.
I mean
I
you're wide open. You got to catch that.
Yeah, I was watching some of the highlights back, and I saw that because I saw that they didn't convert through GameCast, and I wanted to go back and see what that two-pointer looked like.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
they
he was
should have
wide open.
converted.
It was a great throw, great play call. He just dropped the ball.
Yeah,
And then, like this team could be so good. This defense could be so elite. But what happened in this game that didn't happen in the last few games is we got some miles on that defense.
yeah,
They got a lot of snaps in. The defense got a lot of snaps because we could not move the ball. Three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out. And this happened last year. That defense is going to start breaking down if we do that every game. If
yeah,
we can't run the ball, then fine. Use the short passing game. True air raid. Use the short passing game as your running game.
yeah. You got to give that defense a break. Have
Gotta
to.
give that defense a break. And don't don't focus all week on stupid shit like stupid trick plays whenever the front of your kitchen's not right.
Yeah,
Like get the front right. Get the stuff that we need to be good at every down right, and then start working on the back of the house. Like
it's
don't
like it's like if you own a restaurant, you got to make sure the food's good before you worry about the dessert, man.
exactly. And we just there's a lot to clean up, and there's time. I mean, they have 3 weeks until they play
Yes,
Texas, and I
that's
think a lot of
exactly
it
what I
will
was
be
about to say.
cured by getting the offensive line healthy.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
get these guys rascal scooters and let them just drive around campus. Keep them off their damn feet for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Let those ankles heal. We need
Push them around.
Fasusi. We need Michaela to get healthy. We need Fabechi to get healthy, and we just need to go out there and get it done.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think we got Kent State coming up in 2 weeks. Get these guys healthy. Keep them off their feet. Kent State comes around, get some of those second stringers some action,
Yeah.
and then be right for
But the
Texas.
but the bad thing is you have a two-sided scale against Kent State because
You do.
you want these guys to stay healthy. But the starting offensive line, we're getting to that same point where they don't have snaps together because they
Yeah.
can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
And it just keeps happening. It's pretty bad luck, but we spent a lot of the offseason saying we got depth. Like, let's show it. I don't know. I don't know what the right
Yeah.
decision is. Uh, I will say that Saturday is not a game that we win the last 3 years under Venables.
Yeah.
So that is a sign. You're not going to play great every week. You're going to have games like that, but when you win games like that, especially going into a bye week, the film's not great. It's going to give them a lot to prep on. I'm sure this is probably a big time prep Texas prep week though. I don't
100%.
even think that they even know who Kent State is. They'll take
Yeah.
care
I
of that
mean,
next week. This is
uh,
all they're looking at Texas this week.
Kent
And
State's on that. Give us the check tour right now, man.
exactly. And then Texas don't have that luxury. Texas is on bye this week too, but they have Florida coming up. So I mean, they
Okay.
can't just are
They
they
can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
they'll probably sprinkle in a little OU stuff this week, but I mean, they can't just full
Yeah.
sell the week
I
to
see
Florida.
Texas fans are back on the Arch Heisman bandwagon
Are they?
after
Because he
yes.
because he little boyed a Sam Houston defender in the
Yeah.
end zone and stood over him
Yeah.
like he's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking nerd. All right, we did have a release this morning. see. Where are we at?
What was that?
We'll get to that in a second. I did not have the sound up for that for the annual opponent, so there's going to be just kind of a whole lull there if you're watching the podcast where we're talking about each team's matchup. So just go. So if you're listening now, I hope you went one by one and said aloud the teams that each team was playing in those three matchups. But
That's what we did.
that's what we did on our end. My fault.
Lots of insightful knowledge. What we
Tons.
just did there.
You missed a great conversation, but you were asking what something was, right? So it's time
Yes,
time for the favorite mascot check in.
my favorite segment.
So this is
Oh,
we
brother.
missed it last week. So they played the Wolves, and so they did the Big Red Riding Hood.
This was from their socials,
Yeah, that from their socials last
bro.
week. They have
This
the
is
I
this is
love their
top
social
tier stuff.
I love their social media team.
I love that, man.
And then there's the Hilltoppers versus the Wolf Pack. They got the mascot as the moon.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
And after the game, here's Nevada at 6 p.m. and there's Nevada at 9:19.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is awesome.
I love Western Kentucky's social media. They got the mascot, they got the social media team. They're quickly becoming one of my favorite
Yeah.
squads.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right,
Oh,
so I don't know if you know this, but this week 5 slate, have you seen it?
nah. Wait, week 5 for NCAA?
Yeah.
I haven't taken a huge look at it.
Oh, bro. This might
Is
be
it
the
is
best.
it is it popping?
It's either this weekend or it's week 7 is the best weekend in college football.
Let's see,
Or
give me
not.
some matchups.
You got. So we're gonna start the day with. I mean, this isn't as good of a matchup anymore. Well, we'll start Friday night because this Friday night matchup, TCU
Oh,
goes on the road to Arizona
A-
State.
Arizona State's the favorite.
They are.
Yeah.
That's spread wrong.
I I don't know. I mean, TCU didn't look that great against SMU. I mean, they pulled out. They ended up, winning the game and creating a gap, but
SMU's
they
a
didn't
good
look
football
too
team, and
good.
that's a rivalry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I think they look
15
pretty good.
mile rivalry.
15-mile rivalry. And then 11 a.m. Fox. USC goes to Illinois.
Illinois, yep.
So they can put up
USC's the
63 on them.
favorite.
Yeah, they should be. I
Yeah,
think I think Illinois is in some trouble.
pretty cooked.
Pretty cooked.
Oh,
Ark.
LSU and Ole Miss.
Yeah, that's a 2:30 game. We still got Notre Dame, Arkansas. We writing that one
Okay,
off.
yeah. Yeah, no, 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 we're not right now. I'm just blind.
I'm just gonna fumble that game away. Ohio State, Washington. Some people might lock that game.
That's my lock.
Ohio State at Washington,
That's my lock.
and then also at 2:30, LSU, Ole Miss. This is a 2:30 game. LSU at Ole Miss. Any other week, this is a primetime game, buddy.
Oh, 100%.
Any other week. Oh, then also at 2:30 at the same time, LSU Ole Miss play. Auburn goes to A&M.
Oh, this is a good fucking week, dude.
And
This is a
then
really good week.
45 minutes later, Tennessee goes to Stark Vegas and plays undefeated Mississippi State. We're going to find out how good Mississippi State is this weekend.
All right, okay.
Then in the Big 12 says, don't forget about us. We got Arizona, Iowa State, two undefeated teams playing in Iowa State.
All
I
right.
don't think Arizona's very good, but you know. Oh, but wait, all at 6:30, NBC, Peacock, Oregon at Penn State.
Let's go Peacock with the good matchup. It's about damn time.
But also at 6:30, you got Alabama going to
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yep, that's gonna be a good one.
This week is loaded.
Yeah, this is a good week.
And then
I like this.
week 7 is going to be pretty loaded too. A lot of people like don't sleep on week 7 because you got a lot of good games there too. We'll get to that when we get to closer to week 7. But so far, this is definitely the best week of college football so far.
Yeah, this is exciting. Let's go.
And sorry for anybody that has a a fall wedding, October wedding this week. Or it's not even October, just a fall wedding, huh? Last
Yeah,
weekend of September.
October's coming.
All right, time to get to the Huddle and Chug NFL talk. What NFL games you watch this weekend?
I tried to watch the Vikings Bengals.
Oh,
That was
did you?
hard, dude. And I put
You
money on the Bengals, man. I fucked up.
you witnessed history.
Did I?
You did.
What did I witness?
Isaiah Rogers records the first ever 99.9 rating from Pro Football Focus for a game. He had a
Really?
perfect rating in that game.
God dang.
Yeah,
Never happened before?
never happened before. Nobody's ever had a perfect rating in an NFL game.
Jesus, man. I mean, was he on Jamar Chase?
Or maybe I don't know exactly who he was
I
on.
mean,
Like if he
I
was, then that makes it even
he
more
would have had to
impressive.
have been to get 99.
That makes it even more impressive. I mean, if he gets a 99.9 rating on Jamar, that means you don't lose a single snap.
No.
Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
played perfect every
Yeah.
snap of the game. That is insane.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Jordan Mason, for the Vikings, he just ran all over the Bengals, all over the Bengals.
You know what's crazy was I was doing my we go shopping every Sunday at Walmart, and I was
Uh-huh.
doing my DraftKings daily fantasy, and I
Yeah.
was even thinking I was like, who's the running back for the Vikings, the backup running back? I was gonna play him in fantasy, and then I kind of forgot about it as we went down another aisle. So the running back I played obviously wasn't as good as the Vikings running back who went off.
Yeah.
My
Yep.
bad.
That's usually how it goes.
My bad. Uh, Red Zone is the best thing ever invented. I love the Red Zone channel.
Yeah.
Do you have the Red
I
Zone
need to
channel?
get red. I do not. I need to get red zone because
So
Gamecast sucks.
watching Red Zone yesterday in a span of 5 minutes,
Oh, bro, don't get me. You talking about the 12 p.m. matchups?
the 12 p.m. matchups and the ending of the
Oh
noon
my
games
God.
in a span of 5 minutes. So Cleveland blocks the Packers field goal, and as the Packers did the worst thing ever. So they got the ball, and I understand because homie fumbles, Josh Jacobs fumbles, and so like you're really like, oh, we got away with one, we better let's just go ahead and run it out. But you can't run the clock out completely. You're still leaving, 25 seconds for the Browns, and
Yeah.
you try to kick a game-winning field goal with 25 seconds left. It gets blocked. Now the Browns have 25 seconds to go out and win the game,
Yeah.
which they
Yep.
did. They kick a
Mhm.
game-winning field goal, and then also right after this happens, we're like, oh my God, that was so wild. Then right after that happens, then we have the Eagles block the game-winning field goal, return
Yes.
it for the touchdown, and causing them to cover the spread.
Bro,
So the
I
Rams
I
went the Rams went from winning the game to the Eagles covering the spread all in one kick.
dude, if that's not it NFL's fucking rigged. I swear to God. It is rigged, okay? I lost so much. Okay, so all of my winnings on NCAA Saturday went down the drain with this Philadelphia Rams matchup, dude. I had money on the Rams and it looked like the Eagles were going to win, so I sold it. And no, 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 no. I had money on the Eagles. Looked like the Rams were going to win. I sold the Eagles, bought the Rams, and then they got their field goal blocked.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I was
Oh,
so upset, dude.
but wait, there's more. And then right after this happens, the Bucs are gonna kick a field goal to put them up 9. The Jets block it, return it for a touchdown, and take a 1 point lead inside 2 minutes left in that game. What does Baker do? Comes out and leads them on another game-winning drive.
Fuck yeah, because that's Baker Mayfield. That's what
But
he does.
but we just talked about bad covers. The fucking OU game, the way OU covered that game with a safety at the end of the game after missing the 2 point conversion. We have to go back to that. That was wild.
Yeah,
I've
that
never
was
seen anything
crazy.
like that. Covering on a
Owen,
safety.
Owen got so lucky.
Lucky bastard.
So lucky.
Who isn't? Who
God.
isn't lucky? A CD Lamb.
Yeah, what happened to
He
CD?
got. Well, they put him in at running back. He runs the ball and gets rolled up on.
Oh no.
and so he's either probably got an either a broken ankle or a high ankle sprain, something along that lines. He tried to come back in the game,
Yeah, no
couldn't do it.
bueno.
No
Yeah,
bueno.
I turned it on. It would have had to happen within like the first two drives, right?
Yeah, it was in the first drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
First drive he
Okay.
did.
'Cause when I turned it on, I didn't see him out there. I was like, uh-oh.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, the Cowboys got dismantled.
yeah, they don't. They're not a good football team. They got dismantled
No.
by by the Bears.
Yeah, Caleb Williams went out there. You see that stat? You remember when that punter got drafted and he said you're not going to be punting much in
Yeah,
Chicago, and he's like leading the league in punts right now, which is
absolutely.
hilarious. Not a huge Caleb Williams fan myself, but yeah, he got a little bit of a break this week.
Who didn't get a break was the tiny Penix.
The
He wasn't
tiny
enough for the
Penix.
big kitty this weekend. The big kitty
Yeah.
swallowed that tiny Penix whole. 30-0, man. I love them
Yeah,
Panthers.
the Panthers, man. I mean, that was bad. Chuba Hubbard, I mean, he had no K game. Bryce Young threw for a. How do you throw for 121 yards, get 121 yards out of your QB? Your top running back has 73 yards, and you win 30-0.
Defense. I think
Yeah.
they had at least one pick six in that game, I believe. Penix did not look good. Penix did not look good.
No.
Not like the Chargers.
Yeah.
A lot of people give me hell for picking them as a playoff team. They're 3-0, bud.
I don't think that was a bad pick. I don't think I gave you hell about that.
No, it wasn't you. It was a lot of people that listen to the pod, friends of the pod. Like the Chargers, that's a wild choice. Like, okay,
I
okay,
feel I feel
3-0.
I, f- I feel like the Broncos are about 3 or 4 plays from being 3-0 right now. I mean, they lost. They should have won that Indiana game. They had the chance to win against the Chargers. But yeah, yeah. If Broncos fans weren't in hell last week, which they were crashing out big time. They are definitely in hell this week.
Yep. And the 49ers are also 3-0.
Yeah, that is surprising. They did that. Who was their quarterback? It was Mac Jones. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah, they
going
did.
on with um uh Purdy?
I think just injury. I think he'll be back. It's not like a long-term injury,
Okay.
but
I,
he'll be
I mean
back.
that says a lot to come in there. I mean, my fantasy lineup, my work fantasy lineup, James Conner just ripped his leg in half. So that's awesome.
Yeah, you tried to trade him to me last week too.
Yeah, I just picked up a couple of good running backs from a trade last week, so luckily that'll fill the void.
But yeah, and the Colts are 3-0 too.
Yeah,
NFL's
that
off to
I
a wild
that's
start.
telling you. The Colts, man. Whenever
We got a
whenever week 10 comes by and they're 10-0, remember this podcast.
we got a big Monday Night Football game tonight.
We do,
Lions
man.
versus the Ravens. I'm gonna watch
It
this one.
it's pretty heavy towards Baltimore right now. I'm liking the Lions.
Are you?
Like at least for them to, I mean, this is going to be a huge test for Detroit. I mean, you're going against one of the best teams in the league. They've had now what Lions are we going to get? Are we going to get week 1 Lions or week 2 Lions?
Where's this game at?
Um, it is in Baltimore.
We're probably gonna
It
get
is in Baltimore.
week one Lions. So, I used to like when the Panthers were. I mean, the Panthers are still bad. But when I played Madden, I was still a Panthers fan, but I used to cheer for whatever team like I had fun playing with. Like I'd make theme teams on Mutt. So whichever
Yeah,
team like I
the
started
Mutt
liking to play
days.
with. And so before the Bills got really good, I enjoyed playing with the Bills and Josh Allen before he like blew the fuck up. And so then after that, I kind of went to the Lions before the Lions got
Yeah,
really good. And
I
then
remember that
Amon
stage of your
Ra,
life.
I'm a big mythology fan, and so Amon Ra was one of my favorite players. I just loved the name, and so I started cheering for the Lions a little bit when the Panthers are out of it, obviously.
Pretty
And
often.
then I think 2 years ago they played Baltimore. The Lions were one of the best teams in the league, and Baltimore came out and daddy dicked them.
I think I
Like it
remember
was
that.
like I think the score was like 45-0 or some shit. Like it was insane, and
Yeah.
you might get that same thing tonight.
I mean, Derrick Henry kind of did not have a good week last week, so anytime you're on a Derrick Henry revenge game, It's tough, but I have faith in the Lions. I think if they can get out there and move that offense like they did in week 2, which they're going against a better defense this week, can they have a chance?
I don't know. I'm not a big believer in the Lions on grass. So we'll see. Maybe they'll
Okay.
maybe they'll prove us wrong. You got anything else on the Huddle and Chug?
Um, no.
I think you do.
Outside of Baker talking about Steve Wilkes, saying it was personal. So he cut him and when he was with the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
thought that
that
was pretty
wasn't
funny.
that wasn't a Steve Wilkes decision. Like I don't think he was just the interim coach at the time. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
kudos to Baker finding anything to motivate him. I love it. Like
Yeah, hell
Baker was
yeah,
rope
dude.
for fucking dead whenever he was in Carolina and
Dude, and then who did was it the Chargers or the Rams? It was the
the
Rams.
Rams.
He came in Monday Night Football, got signed like the
This
day
I
before
think it was Thursday night football, and got
Thursday
there
night
like on got
that
signed on
morning.
a Tuesday, and then got there by Thursday. Like it was something crazy.
It was cool. And I without that game, he wouldn't be in the position he's in right now, or at least it'd be looking a little different. So, huge Baker guy over here.
Absolutely, like he's one of a kind.
He
You
is.
know, you'll understand. You love the guy if he's on your squad
Yep. Yeah, I mean, is he the most talented guy in the world? No, but he is very talented, and he's got that grit, dude. He's got that grit
and gravy.
and gravy.
All
Shout out
right.
to Dynasty.
We got any NBA talk this week, or are we just skipping it?
I don't. Let's see here. See what's going on in the NBA world. Nothing, nothing. Oh, NBA GM compares Utah Jazz's Ace Bailey to Anthony Edwards. We need to get that GM drug tested. Um,
I mean, does
yeah,
wait? Does
about
Ace
it.
Bailey have like 17 kids? I'm just kidding.
I that he doesn't pay child support for.
Taking a page out of the Kevin Durant book there. Him and their Twitter beef's been pretty funny.
Yeah, Kevin Durant on Twitter. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, nothing really from NBA standpoint.
All right.
Coming up though.
Yeah, very soon. Very soon. So now time for a round from the other sports. I'll let
All
you start
right.
this off with I guess some racing news for us.
Yeah. We'll start off with some NASCAR. Ryan Blaney wins in New Hampshire. My boy Bubba is probably cooked. He's going to be out next round. He's got one more race, and he's pretty much going to have to win it to get in.
Yeah.
So L for Bubba.
I think both our boys
Um,
are pretty low. I think Chastain's like 22 back too. So they're kind of in the same
yeah.
position.
Not good. And then I talked about a little earlier the F1 Championship. Oh shit. Here we go. The F1 Championship. It looked done and dusted last week, or when Lando Norris wrecked out. Where were they at? Imola. Where did he wreck? Anyways, whatever. He not Imola. I think Monza. He wrecked out. Looked like Oscar Piastri was going to run away with the championship and get McLaren their driver's title. But don't look now. Max Verstappen, he's coming, man. I don't think he's going to win the championship, but it's making it a little more uncomfortable for McLaren, which is always good because that's when we get drama in Formula One. But yeah. It was a crazy weekend in Azerbaijan this week. Qualifying lasted about 3 hours because everyone was wrecking. Max Verstappen started pole and he led from lap one to the very last lap, and we got a Williams podium too, which is surprising. I'm sure you're not familiar with Williams F1 team, but they're kind of the lovable losers here lately. I mean, they had their stint in F1 history where they won championships and just a, good team. And but lately they've been pretty bad, been kind of making their way through the midfield. But they got a podium this week, which is
Okay.
nice to see. Carlos Sainz Jr.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, I know I'd asked you like a few weeks ago if Max had any shot at the title, and you said no. And you're
Yep,
saying
yep.
like he's coming around where it's a possibility now, huh?
Just saying it's a possibility. Why don't someone puncture some tires in the McLaren garage and we might have a shot.
Hell yeah. One thing that was over until it wasn't. The Detroit Tigers, they had the best record in the MLB for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Then they led their division for a long time.
Yeah.
And now, this week, they're barely holding on to their division. If they don't win their division, it's very likely that they don't get a wild card. Like they might
Oof,
be out of the
ooh.
playoffs completely. They got a big
What's their division lead at?
they got a 1 game lead over Cleveland with
It's not good.
the next 3 games at Cleveland.
Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure
It,
Cleveland just swept the Astros this last series too.
I'm not sure, but the Cleveland did just sweep the White Sox here recently. The White Sox are 1-9 in their last 10,
Oof,
and
that's
then
some White
after
White Sox.
or the Tigers are 1-9 in their
Oh,
last
okay.
10. Then they got Cleveland and then Boston, both of whom are fighting for either in Cleveland's case the division, in Boston's case the wild card. Uh, so I mean, if Detroit they handle their business in that Cleveland series, then they'll be fine. Scooble's coming back, or Scooble, and should be returning to form. I still think that they're okay, but it's really interesting. I haven't followed baseball since I don't really. It's hard to watch in the summer just because of the heat, and I don't know. The game's just. I don't know. I like baseball under the lights. Like
Yeah,
baseball under the
yeah,
lights is fun. It's more fun to watch, and like daytime baseball watching at work is cool too, though. In
yeah,
the
yeah. It's
spring
a
and fall,
nice
but
time waster.
yeah, I prefer like the spring and fall baseball. I kind of lose focus during the summer, and man, the Tigers they lost focus coming down the
Yeah,
stretch. Who didn't lose focus is the Brewers. I think
that's what I
they've
was gonna ask, is if they were still just stomping their division.
yeah they actually won their division. They have the
Already
best
clinched.
record in baseball right now, and probably lock that up this week. They got a 3 game lead over the Phillies
Okay.
for that for the number 1 seed. And another team that really took off was the Blue Jays, which really didn't see that coming. They started the season kind of a little bit of controversy. Like, are they going to be able to re-sign Vlad? Like, things weren't looking good there. Looks like they got him re-signed, and they kind of took off. So,
Hell yeah.
your Astros are fighting
They're
for a
fighting.
wild card.
They are. Yeah, what is it between the Mariners and are
They got,
are they fighting for a wild card and the division or the
yeah, they're
division?
fighting for a wild card in the division. It looks like, I mean, they have a little easier. They have the A's and the Angels, so I don't know who the Mariners have.
Okay. It's always Mariners. I think last year it was super tight between the Astros, Mariners, and Texans or Rangers.
So Mariners have the Rockies, which is good for them, but then they have the Dodgers. But you know,
But isn't
if they
isn't
if they
like
s- if
I was
they
gonna say,
sweep the if the Mariners sweep the Rockies, they should be good. They should win the division, I think, unless the Astros went out.
yeah, yeah,
But if the Astros went out, then they're in the wild card, more than
yeah,
likely. Because I mean, the race is really really tight in the MLB.
yeah.
It'll be fun to watch. I'm
A-
ready for some from playoff baseball. Playoff baseball's fun.
Yeah, that's about the time when I start watching a little bit.
Playoff baseball's fun. Hopefully I mean the Yankees are in a pretty good spot to make it. And then it's just like the last really the last 3 teams in that race are the Red Sox, the Guardians, and the Astros, or and then the Tigers also if they lose out on their division. So
Yeah.
uh, the Rangers are kind of too far back. The Rangers and Royals. Then the NL Diamondbacks are still in it. I don't know how, but they have
Your
a tough schedule coming down the stretch.
your team.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Diamondbacks, Reds, and Mets. The Reds. That's crazy to even say. They're all battling.
Cincinnati
They're all battling for that last spot in
coming
the
down to it.
NL. Yep, and then we got our bartender's bets. You want to talk a little bit about your lock?
Oh.
Who you locking this week? I think you mentioned it earlier. The game you're
Yep.
locking. Which side you on?
I'm taking Ohio State -9.
Ohio State -9 at Washington.
Yep.
Okay, it's a tough
Taking.
place to play.
Yeah.
It's a
I
tough place to
uh
play. What time is that game?
I believe it's a 2:30.
Is it 2:30?
See. Check. It is. It is
2:30.
a yep, 2:30.
CBS and Paramount. Man, I like the Washington games in the fall.
Yeah.
like the night games whenever you got kind of the fog coming off the lake, and like
Yeah.
definitely an atmosphere. But yeah, the 2:30 is a little bit easier. Just
Um, did you watch any of the what is it, the Apple Bowl, Applegate,
Apple Cup.
Apple Cup?
I did
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Washington State probably isn't very good.
No, they're not. They're not. But it was the crowd was popping.
Popping that ass in a circle.
Oh yeah, throwing it.
And then all right, so I kind of like that side too. I definitely think Ohio State is definitely 9 points better. We'll see how it turns out on the field. I'm
I
taking,
won mine this week, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Michigan.
We'll get to that in just a second. And then we got Auburn. I'm taking Auburn plus 6.5 over A&M.
Okay.
I think
All
Auburn's going
right.
to cover. I don't know if they win, but I think they'll cover.
Yeah.
We'll see. Auburn can go one or two ways. That loss can deflate them, or
Or can ignite them.
ignite. Yeah, they could turn into a positive. So we'll see. It's gonna be 90 degrees at Kyle Field on Saturday. Oh my God,
Toasty. Toasty.
that is pretty rough. So we got our standings here. Where's the? Oh, this is the segment. Where's the locks of the week? Did I change it? I didn't. Oops. Let me change this here. I know I saved it. No, that's not it. Maybe I didn't save it. But you are 4-1.
Yeah.
Owen won
Yep.
his game last week. He is 2-3. I am 1-4, and Owen took a team that was 19.5. What team was it?
It was. I think it was.
Where is? I know I saved
Oh,
that.
never mind. Not sure that Auburn one is yours.
Yeah, I took Auburn, and then Owen took Baylor minus 19.5 against Oklahoma State.
Okay. Taylor is 19.5.
Yes, sir. I got the graphic up here. It's probably still open on my computer. I just didn't save it.
I'm looking good, man.
Yeah, 4-1. You're definitely dominating us right now. It has not been a good start for your boy. Not a good
Yeah.
start. Like, I've
Hey,
had so
it's
many
a
bad
long
beats.
season, man.
So many bad beats. But, the good thing is I might be 1-3. OU's 4-0.
That's right. And that's what matters.
That is what matters. That brings us to our final rinse.
Right.
All right. Anything else that we missed? You want to clean up? What you got for us?
No, no, I don't. That we just about covered it all. Yeah, no. Thanks for everyone who listens and really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Week 5. If you have to go to a wedding this week, I'm sorry.
Skip it.
Yeah,
Skip it.
call in sick because
Yeah,
college football is going to be awesome this week.
it
Going to be
is.
the week to watch, and then also, get COVID for week 7 because that's going to be another good weekend to
Yep.
watch football. Make sure you got the vid and can't go out in public.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yep.
wears a mask to a wedding, right?
No. No.
So,
You might as well stay home.
but like yeah, man said, appreciate everybody watching. The feedback's been awesome. Heard a lot of good stuff about the new look. People seem to like it.
Yep.
Uh, just keep chiming in on things like that, and we'll keep improving hopefully.
Heck yeah.
But all right, until next week, guys.
Peace and love.